Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, as well as Joe Boo's day job. I'm actually here in Lowe's today with some good news. If you are a builder, a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, what have you, if you buy building materials, and we've talked about this a couple of times, the lumber futures, along with the rest of the stock market right now, are cratering. The interest rates being raised have definitely put a major dent in the futures. To give you an example, within the last 2 months, lumber futures went to a peak of about $1,300. They precipitously dropped down between, the 890 to 925, and just have been trading for about the last month or so, right about there. The last 2 days, it has actually gone below 800. Below 800. So we're talking about a major 500 point drop. Now, typically, to give you an example of what it used to be before pre-pandemic, lumber traded around $550 per thousand board feet. That was about normal with little fluctuations. Of course, there's a multitude of reasons why it went up. One, real estate has been going crazy as people have decided we don't have to be in the big cities anymore because now we can work from home. So you have had a mass exodus from a lot of the cities out to further out. Areas that were typically not very popular as far as growth have changed. Where I'm actually building or working on having rental properties in Waynesboro, a market that was pretty much flat forever, has literally gone through the roof as people are moving further and further out. The next part is global warming. Because of the warmer winters in Canada, the beetles that eat the wood and stuff and all that don't die out. So there's been excess damage done to a lot of the trees. Third issue, tariffs that were put on during the Trump administration. All of these things have made plywoods and things go through the roof. And I'm here at Lowe's right now. Right now, 7/16 OSB is $39, which is off of about the $49 high that was just 2 months ago. It hasn't fallen here at Lowe's as much as it has at Home Depot. At Home Depot right now in the same region, it's $37 a sheet. And if you're down in the country in Central Virginia where I'm actually building a house, it's down to $34.97 a sheet. So it's coming down. And what happened last year, because last year the peak was around $1,600 per thousand board feet. Gradually through the summer, it went down. The price of the lumber went back closer to normal prices, and we expect that to continue to happen. Right now, it just has not happened just yet. It's going to end up being normally a slow and steady process, but with the change again with the interest rates, with people trying to slow down the market, as well as the war that is going on in Europe. For me, I actually have been running around trying to find some maple plywood, and everybody is out of maple plywood. What used to be about $49 a sheet right now is about $79 a sheet if you can find it, but unfortunately there's none there, none in the rack. But while I'm here, I do want to check some of the other lumber prices and see how they're looking, because what you're going to probably see is between Home Depot and Lowe's a price war start to go as both of them want to be ahead of the other. Like I said, OSB today, this morning, is $2 a sheet less than Home Depot. So let's get down here with the 6x6 post. We'll start out right there. 6x6 post. 6x6 is 33. 33, a little bit damaged. Let's see. Don't see the prices on those. Let's get down to, okay, dimensional lumber. Here we go, regular dimensional lumber. Now this is going to be important to me because I'm going to need a lot of this over at the Red Brick House. 2x10s, 16 footers, $44 a piece. Ouch, that's high. I need that 16 footers. I'm going to need a bunch of those at the Red Brick House. Let's see, let's look at 2x4s because that's the easiest thing to kind of measure. 2x4s over here, 16 footers, $20. Still really, really high. But expect probably in the next month or so for them to start going down. 12-foot ones, $14. Hopefully you're building short walls. And their fir, Lowe's is definitely higher than Home Depot. $8.20. I think they're about $1 cheaper at Home Depot right now on the Douglas fir. But those are good 2x4s. The outdoor furniture that I built about 4 years ago, I actually bought all the Douglas firs for those here, and you can see how well that's been holding up. So definitely right now, Home Depot is beating Lowe's on the lumber prices, but expect to see them slowly start to come down as well. Now, if you got to buy wire, if you got to buy PVC pipe, that's a whole different ball of wax. We don't know how soon those will start falling, but part of the problem with the plastics is getting the resins and things. And this is where the global economy comes in play because of what's going on in Europe. The war in Europe changes because certain commodities come out of different locations. And when you can't get those because there's a war going on, it affects everything else. And again, $39.99 and $2 cheaper today at Lowe's. Excuse me, at Home Depot. So we'll see if next day or two they drop it and so on. And this at least is some relief if you have a project coming up in the near future. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, trying to see how we can save you a little money on your building projects. And I'll see you guys soon.